vehicles, parts, accessories, and information.
TJ, Chris, Marcus, and Kyle.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
So we got one quick last repair they're doing to Van Air here. We're going to give him just a couple of more seconds. All right, they're dropping him in on the track.
Chris
Here we
Van Air.
go. Brent on the tone in less than 5. Paul, Rhett, Jason, David, TJ, Van Air, Marcus, and Kyle. Here we go. We're off and running with our A group. TQ time to beat 17-5-14. Let a few laps get in here. We'll call out that order. Race number 5. You need to be in staging, please. Race 5 to staging. Jason Rona to the top of the leaderboard. Right now on 18-5-12. Paul Wynn in the number 2 spot. Long lap here for Rona. Rona going to fall down to the number 6 spot. New race leader and TQ holder right now. Paul Wynn. Albrico David in the number 2 spot. Only 1/10 of a second behind Paul. Marcus in the number 3. Marcus now up to the number 2. New race leader and TQ holder, David Albrico, showing the way, 17-5-11. Marcus right behind him in the number 2 spot, 1 second back. Brad McNair in at number 3, Bradley in the 4. Paul Wynn with a big climb from 5th up to the number 2 spot, just behind David, 1 second back. You're right at 2 minutes down with 3 minutes left to go. Albrico right now in the front, 17-5-10. Paul Wynn in at number 2. Marcus in the number 3. Ronan now going to climb back to the 3. Your race leader working the back section of the track there at the berm. At the chicane now. Albrico running that red colored TLR with the yellow wheels. Got Red McNair directly behind him. Paul Wynn now up to the top of the leaderboard, 17-5-09. Albrico 17-5-09 as well. They're separated by 1/10 of a second. Verona right there in the number 3 spot at a 17-5-10. Telke now beginning to battle back. New race leader Jason Rona to the top of the leaderboard. Rona now showing the way. Mr. J Concepts himself on a 17-5-07. Paul Wynn going to take it back away from Jason, put him back down to the 2 spot. P-Dub now up to the 2.
Two minutes left.
You're 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. It's Paul Wynn to the top of the leaderboard with David Albrico now up to the number 2. He puts Rona down to the 3. Top 3 currently separated by 1 second. Telke working that number 4 spot. 2 seconds out of the race lead. Marcus holding on to the number 5. Paul Wynn and Brent coming across the line nearly together, but they're separated by 1.7 seconds. Paul now beginning to stretch out his lead a little bit. Now he's 1.3 seconds up on the field with 90 seconds left to go in the race. Paul Wynn looking to take round 1 TQ here. Albrico working in the number 2 spot with 90 seconds left to go. Jason Rona right there as well. 33/100ths of a second back. Down the front straightaway for Albrico now. 1.1 seconds behind Paul Wynn with 1:15 left to go. Paul coming towards the front straightaway. Down the front straightaway he goes. He's got Brent right there behind him. In that number 3 spot now for Brent. Paul Wynn out in front. 17-5-02 is the pace. He's got a 1.3 second lead up on Albrico here for round number 1 of qualifying. Telke trying to battle his way back up. Had a terrible second lap all the way up to the number 3 spot now. Closing in on Albrico. He's 1/10 of a second away from the 2. 40 seconds left to go. It's Paul, David, and Brent. 3-car battle with 35 seconds remaining here in this race. Oh, we got one going for a tumble there. Thank you. Paul Wynn coming down that front straightaway. Brent right there in that number 3 spot. He is right there on the back door of Albrico. Albrico, the 1.6 seconds behind Paul Wynn. Paul going to have to hold on for about another minute here with 20 seconds left to go on the clock. 2 more laps to go here for Brent, or for Paul. Brent now up to the number 2. Albrico down to number 3. Red McNair working to number 4. Marcus holding on to the 5. Here's Rona in at number 6. TJ Bradley in the 7. Kyle Wilson in the 8. Van Aaron at number 9. Paul Wynn out in front now with a 2-second lead up on the field. Paul driving away from the field here. That Associated on the rails for round 1 of qualifying. Down the front straightaway he goes. He will not make another lap. 17.5 flat as Paul Wynn takes TQ. Brent Helke going to come home in at number 2 spot. 17.503. Red McNair in the 3. Albrico in the 4. And Rona rounding out your top 5.
Marcus Strulai done.
Race number 4 is in the books. Race number 5.
The race is completed.
Going to be coming up next.